All right, I'm purchasing these off of Facebook, basically. Mushroom drying racks. I'm not sure how they work. I guess you got maybe put hay or straw in it to dry them out. Or if you just put the mushrooms straight on the racks. We'll try to get them all on one load. Luckily, I was able to get a jackpot of pallets. I could build a frame and load them all up. I may not get them all on one load. I may have to make 2 trips. Looks like there's a lot of them. But yeah, shoot, if this stuff even makes it to the land, I could use it for compost and growing material. Well, these are nice. So yeah, so this is what I'm buying. I love Facebook Marketplace. They probably could be in better condition, but for what I'm using them for, they're probably perfect. And my brother is getting into mushroom business, so they may be perfect for him, at least for starters. And then basically what I'm going to use them for is I'm going to cover up my planters to keep the cats from using my planters for litter boxes. And I got a decent deal on them, although they're probably not worth much more than what I'm paying for them. But who knows? I mean, retail, they're probably a lot more. And he was selling them for $5 a piece. But I got a good deal on them, so I might be able to turn around and sell them myself for $5 a piece. So who knows? We'll see. Whatever I don't use, whatever my brother don't use, I'll probably end up selling. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna get started loading. That guy will be here soon, I'm sure. I just let him know I'm here. I'm sure he wants his money. So yeah. All right, bye. Oh yeah, there's a giant mushroom. So that's where I'm at, basically. The giant mushroom north of Nevada. I got goats here too. I don't know if they're still in the mushroom business or if they're just buying new inventory and getting rid of the old or what. But anyways, I'm gonna work on building my pallet box here. And I'll stack everything inside the box. Should have brought my drill gun. I didn't think about that, but I didn't think I'd find these pallets either. All right, it's gonna be a few trips. I basically am buying about 300 of these, and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on here so far. 12, 24, 36. I'm gonna have to make at least 3 trips. I'm gonna try to keep it down to 3. But they're bigger than I thought they were. I thought he said they were 3 by 3 feet, but it looks like they're more than 4 by 3. 3 by, more like 4 by 5s. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyways. So yeah, I might have to make 3 trips. And the guy still hasn't showed up yet, but I gotta make 3 trips, so he'll be here one of the times I show up. Hopefully. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna get started on the next row. And then maybe I'll squeeze some that don't have this hay stuff in here. Like these. I don't want to bend them any more than they already are. It's a what?
It's an autoclave, AUTOCLAVE. The purpose of it is to sterilize. And there's on the other end of it, it's got one of these as well. So you open it up. That other room would be kind of a cleaning room.
Okay.
A sterile room. So after you grow, you can put them in there.
Oh, and then it kind of sterilizes them and it rotates that direction.
It doesn't rotate. You just have to pull them through. You put them on little trays and just pull them through.
And those trays are the trays they put them on?
No, they had a different tray for this one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool, cool.
If he's going to get into growing mushrooms, this is definitely something he probably want to have. Or something simple. This one's really big. I don't know why they had this larger one put in here. Other than I think the guy, like I said, I know when I bought the place, he still owed his parents $85,000. He borrowed from him. He stiffed them and left town. He stiffed a lot of people money. He never
Ouch.
paid for the guy that built the mushroom outside.
Wow.
He was not exactly a reputable individual. From what I've heard, I've never met him, so he could have just had somebody invest and said, "Well, heck, I'll just buy the biggest one I can find." It's not necessarily
What I need.
exactly, but
Because he probably didn't finish paying for it
and
anyways.
he may have not, because this was a custom made. This company is a steelworks company. They don't necessarily make these individually. They will do custom orders. So I have no idea. You know, there's not an actual spec on it as far as going to their website. There are companies that build them individually.
Right.
Heck, something like this would be probably close to $100,000
Wow.
to have done. Of course, your used market's a lot less. I
True.
talked to a gentleman in California that had one slightly smaller, and he was his was $20,000.
Nice.
Used.
Used, right.
So the market for them is
Pretty good.
high. Now you get small ones, and they're still going to be
Expensive.
$1,000 for a tiny one.
Nice.
So they can be a pain. I'm going to pull this wall out here because it's just studded in. It's not load bearing. And that wall there, you can see the metal piece. That's just a bracket around it. I can pop that out. And then I'm going to put it on jacks, like probably a couple car jacks or something. Swing it around here, and then hopefully find someone with a loader that I can pull it out.
So you're not planning on doing mushrooms?
Nope, I'm not trying to grow marijuana.
Oh, you're going marijuana. Right on. Well, I'll give my brother your number because he kind of wants to go that direction as well, but he's mostly going to be growing hemp for the mushrooms.
Oh, okay, right.
You know, because he wants the fiber in the stalks.
Yep.
So.
Well, heck yeah. The good thing about the marijuana world is, and I'll be honest, I never smoked it. Do I care? If you wanted to go outside and line up right now, that's fine. I don't care if you smoked in here. Nothing's an operation.
Right.
Live your life. But I also see it as it's such a new market. And I've told people, look at farming, right? Used to, my great grandparents had 40 acres and made a living on that.
Right, right.
They supported themselves. They had food. They had money. You can't do anything on 40 acres today except have a couple of cows, and your cost for the land at probably $3,500 to $4,000 an acre, or then your cost for the cattle, then everything else you make $0.
Pretty much, yeah.
And try to get into row crop. Good luck. You're looking at $250,000 for a machine, then you've got your insurance, you've got your seeds, you've got your fertilizer. What if it's dry like it is now, and you're like, oh man, do I plant? And the weather's been changed. There's all these things. You can't financially get into it, but marijuana you can.
True.
The cost is so
and mushrooms
much
too,
lower.
probably.
And mushrooms, anything that's grown, if you're doing any type of an indoor, you can do it outdoor. Marijuana is still somewhat easy to get into because you can't use pesticides and herbicides and all that stuff. So all your work has to be done by hand. So large companies, they're not farming 300 acres. They're doing small plots because it all has to be manual labor done by hand.
Right.
So you can still get into that. Me, I came into this building at a very, very reasonable price, like way less than I pay for that. You know what I mean? Far
Right.
less. So that's why I'm going to be able to get into it because I'm in real estate. I make $20,000 a year. In real estate, it's not profitable.
Right. You could probably sell this and pay for the building.
More so, yeah. I already had one piece of equipment I sold and paid for the building. So
Oh.
I have made more on this property, and I haven't grown anything yet.
Nice.
So. But there's still a lot of work to do. All these rooms, these ones are reefer insulated. The other ones are concreted in, and I'll show them to you because you've got to get those. We got to get those wind shelves for you out of the top.
Oh, okay.
They're brand new, like those, not even used.
Oh, that'd be awesome. My brother would definitely be interested in those. I'm just gonna use these to cover my beds to keep the cats from using them for litter boxes.
Oh, gotcha.
So anything that's got stems small enough to go through those holes without it damaging the crop.
That's a good idea.
That's what I'm gonna use them for.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
If you want to sell any of them, I got a lot of people want them for crawdad traps and You name
Okay.
it, there's always.
Well, I figure whatever my brother and I don't use, we'll all end up selling.
I sold $5 a piece. The first day I made $200.
Nice.
I was all right, sure. So yeah, there's definitely a market for them.
Cool.
But this thing here, this is something that I've thought about calling JM Farms down in Miami, Oklahoma. I used to write truck insurance before I got into real estate. A lot more profitable insurance. But anyway, I did their trucking side down there. They're the ones that have the mushrooms at Walmart. You go buy to eat.
Oh, okay.
And I thought about contacting them about it, see if they would want it, or knew anyone, other growers and such. Since I did their trucking, I'm sure.
Right.
They talked to me anyway, or at least try to help me out.
Yeah, I know my brother would want it, but I don't think my brother can afford it.
I tell you, they are not cheap. I just Googled it. That's why I tell everybody, I say, hey, Google it and see what you're looking at, because, man, these things are pricey. But for the sterilization of it, if you're wanting to get into that world for growing them and then reselling them, you'll end up needing it.
Right.
At least something of the same sort. This one was powered by gas.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that tube was.
And I'd go ahead and cut that gas line out and give it to whoever bought it to. I wouldn't go crazy.
Yeah.
That's just one of those. When we get there type thing.
Right. Awesome. All right, we'll get you your money. It's gonna take me 3 trips to do this.
That's fine.
At least.
You want to grab these ones outside real quick while we're both here? I've got.
All right, all loaded up. I don't know how many I got on there, but I'm not even gonna count. I got not enough on there because kind of worried this one might blow out, but maybe not. It's in there pretty good. This is gonna be a 2 or 3 day adventure getting all of these. I'm not probably gonna get them all this week. I'll probably come back and get more next week. But yeah, crazy. So I'll probably yeah, it's gonna take several loads, but there's more than 300 here. So there was more inside than I ended up getting. You don't want this crap either, so I might take some of it. Any of it that's useful. Like these might be useful if they're not broken. This is the junk pile he don't care about. So he's like, take whatever you want out of there. I'm like, oh, I might be able to use them. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and head home and start unloading these. There's a lot of them. So, all right. All right, I did something different this time. I stopped and got some cattle panels. It'll be less wind resistance. And then I got the pallets on the back to hold it in. So, yeah, this will be a little bit better. We'll see how it pulls going down the road, but it should pull a lot better. All right.